Well, my dog life story starts when 10 years ago when I started bull running. I love bull running, and I started to help to a farmer with the bulls to catch them in the mountain and bringing them to the towns to the festivities. And also, this farmer has I don't know 4 or 5 this kind of breed of dog breed to catch the bulls and well like bulldogs in their origins. So there that was when I started to have contact with this kind of dogs breed. And then lots of farmers and people started to call us to go to rescue some cattle that are escaped, even from the farm or maybe from this kind of festivities. And that was the moment when I met with Xabi and the other 2 people, that is Luis and Pedro. They 3 are like the basis of the Presa Navarro, of this dog breed. Their 3 people are the most important 3 men in the breed. So in this moment I met them, and yeah, we start to meet more assiduously and to go in common to pick these escape bulls and escape cows to different zones. So that was like the beginnings of the origins from my personal experience, the first time when I start to get in contact with the dogs world. And then, for example, from the point of view of Xabi's point of view, maybe he lived in a little town in Navarra, in Pamplona, and he has like a big farm or a big house in the little town. And I don't know, since he was a child, he went to the mountain with the friends, and there was a lot of hunters in the area that have this kind of dogs. So I don't know, but maybe when he was 16 or 17, he started to building a kennel. Is kennel the appropriate word? Yeah. He started with a kennel, and first I think that if I don't remember, he bought a pit bull, then some boxers also, and later a bulldog. And he started with these dogs in his natal town, but years later, because of some problems, he had to close the kennel. And I think that was like, I don't know how to say, he ended the contact with dogs. And 5 or 6 years later, when he was in a bar, he heard some hunters to talk about some dogs, and he was interested, and he get a dog. It was a little dog, like a Staffordshire, but with the head of a boxer. I don't know how to say, with the mouth very as a boxer, with this red or brown hair color, and with the head completely black. So he decided to reproduce this female dog with another hunter's a friend of him, a very excellent hunter dog. And then, as I said you before, he had to close the kennel, and he couldn't get these puppies for him. So he lost the I don't know how to see. Yeah, he lost the these puppies, and this dog called Gorri, that means in Euskera red color, died. So 6 years later, as I told you, he heard some hunters talking about some puppies or some dogs that were beautiful, that were excellent hunters, that they came from a dog that was of this town, of Xabi's town. So he got interested and he asked them, I'm Xabi from this town, and how did you get these puppies or this dog that you are talking? And each hunter tells him the story of this best or this kind of dog. And that moment was when he noticed that all of these super dogs or super hunter dogs probably were the offspring of his red boxer dog. So in that moment, he started to like a little bit obsessed with these dogs. He tried to collect information about these dogs, and he started to talk to one hunter, to another, to a farmer, to another one, and that was the moment when he met Pedro and Luis, that the 3 people that compose the Presa Navarro's basis. And with the help or the collaboration of their 3, they started to both some dogs and building a new kennel. This Luis is a hunter that lives in the north of Navarra, and he has a lot of dogs since, I don't know, since he was a child, and they started between they 3 to build the new breed. They started to recollect all the offspring that they have noticed, and to cross each other. Then by the years, more and more hunters add to this new project, and nowadays they are, I think that nearby 200 people that are in the breed, or in the association, breeding this breed, which is called Presa Navarro. And these are the origins of the breed.
Can you talk about the breeds that he's used to create what he has now?
Yeah, they decide to create a breed that mixed a bit of agility and quickness with the strength and fierce. Fierce is the correct word. So they want to combine these 2 pillars that is not easy. So they take some dogs of Alano Español. It's a dog maybe bigger, with the thorax, with a big thorax, very, very strength, but it has the lack of quickness, it's not quickly. It's not quick, this dog. And then on the other hand, there is a Villano de las Encartaciones. It's another kind of Basque breed that is more little than the Alano Español, but this breed has the quickness and the and the agility that the Alan Español hasn't got. But oppositely, the Villano is not fierce or is not have the strength necessary to hunt boars, wild boars, or cows or bulls. So they want basically to combine these two breeds to create like the perfect combination between these two breeds.
Mm-hmm.
So we can say that the Presa Navarro is a mixture but an homogenization of Alan Español and Villano. It's like the perfect combination.
Mm-hmm.
That is, yeah, very difficult. And then it's true that there are lots of hunters that even they don't know what kind of breed they have exactly. So I mean, they mixed pure Alan Español, pure Villanos, but then there are lots of dogs that are in the middle that anyone know which kind of or which breed was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's a mixture of these two breeds, but then there are lots of dogs that maybe they are also a mixture of these two. Yeah, these three, each one have like a specific function. Xabi he's the organizer of any kind of event. He is who write the magazine that and who uses the Facebook, the Instagram, and these social networks. Then Luis is like the hunter, the pure hunter, who prove and try the dog puppies and the dogs. And then there is Pedro, that is a really expert on morphological issues. So Xavi's function is to get known to the breed. Luis is who try the dogs, and Pedro is who select the best morphology for the breed. I have lots of friends that goes with this kind of dogs to hunt wild boars, but I've never seen one. I want to go to some hunter session or I don't know how to say, a hunter day or a hunter session, but I go a lot to catch this kind of cows and bulls. But yeah, I would like to go once even to see the boar hunting.
What year did they officially start this project?
Well, this project started in 1992. Well, no, in 1992 started the story that I told you when Xavi bought this red boxer-like dog. But the project started maybe 10 years later, when he heard about these dogs, these super dogs, to these hunters, and he met Pedro and Luis. So we can say that the breed with these puppies, these super puppies, but really the breed started 10 years after. In 2000 or 2001 or something like that. I don't know exactly, but
Are they working on getting this breed recognized by a like the FCI or a Spanish kennel?
Yeah, exactly. They are nowadays they are working on this officialization or this recognition in the government. First, they want to be recognized on Navarra and in the Basque Country, and then with this support of the Basque Country's government or the Navarro's government, go to Spain or to Madrid, to the central government, because as you know, the Basque government is depending on the Spanish government. So first, it's like easier to get the Basque or the Navarre governments. Okay, it's easier to get this, and then with this support, they are planning to go to Madrid to be recognized in all the Spain territory, and then internationally. Once it's recognized in Spain, it's easy to be recognized internationally. So they are trying to it, and to that they have just finished a project, a genetic study to analyze the variability, it is said, the variability between the three breeds, the Villano, the Presa Navarro, and the Alano Español. The Basque government and the Spanish government asked them for this study, this genetic study, to see that really it's not the same breed. And they have just finished the study, and the results were very congratulated. Well, they were very congratulated, because the study tells that it's like the breed of Alano Español, the Villano Español, the Villano de las Encarnaciones, and the third breed, the Presa Navarro, they are like very distanced between them. There is a lot of distance in genetics issues, that they are very distanced between them. It's enough distance between them to be considered a new or another breed. So genetically, it's another breed. Now they are looking for this official recognition, but genetically they have the study, this genetic study that says that it's a new breed or a different breed.
How is the reception with the Villano people and the Alano people? Are they in favor of them?
They have, some of them, they have a lot of envy, and there are other ones just the opposite, that try to help you and give and sell some dogs of their breed. But there are another ones just the opposite, that are trying to detract or to destroy your work and your breed. So it's like polarized. The world is a bit polarized. There are ones that are in favor of the Presa Navarro's dog, because they see that the Presa Navarro is as not a competence. I mean, they said the Villano, for example, is a very little dog. The Alano is a very big dog with its good characteristics, and the Villano the same. It has his good characteristics, and then in the middle is the Presa Navarro, with its good characteristics. I mean, you can see as a competition or not. I mean, if you see the Villano as a very, very little dog, very agility and quick dog, you have not to see the Presa Navarro as a competence. I don't know if I'm explaining.
Yeah, absolutely.
There in the Presa Navarro, there are like three main, I don't know how to say, three main genetic different lines.
Yeah.
There is like one that is more like a boxer with the big head but short mouth. Then there is another one which is maybe like more like a pit bull. It's not so tall. It's more with the thorax more bigger, with the thorax bigger, and the mouth a little bit thinner. And then there is the third genetic line, which is the blue ones, that I think that is like the middle combination of Alanos and Villanos. This third line, that the blue ones, these blue ones, I think that is like the more middle one, or the most middle one genetic line.
And is that what they are working towards? Is the middle one? Is that what they want more of?
Yeah, this kind of the middle one is the most popular.
Okay.
Yeah, and they are working on this main breed to get the recognition. I mean, the other two genetic lines get a part of the official recognition because morphologically they have some differences. So to get the official recognition, they are working only on this third genetic line, because it's the most homogeneous and the most popular. So the most hunters have this kind of line. So it's like the easier to get the recognition. And this is a personal opinion, like the best combination of these two pillars, because one line is more little and more quicker, sorry, and the other one is like more weight, more strength, and this third one is like the perfect combination of between two lines. So that's why the most popular, this third breed, or sorry, this third line, genetic line. They celebrate once a year or 2 times in a year, like their dog's breed day. It's called Presa Navarro's Day, and they decide a weekend, and they meet on all the hunters and all the people who breed this dog. They meet in a town, and they, in the morning, it's celebrated like some kind of competition. Some people go with his puppies, another one go with his best female dogs, another one with one male dog. So then it's like a little competition between the puppies, between the male ones, and between the female ones. And then there is a I don't know how to say, it's like a winner and gets like a how is it said, to go to the
trophy. Oh.
Yeah, a trophy. Yeah, but in the Basque Country, the trophy is not the typical trophy. It's a hat.
Okay.
And a hat is given to the best male, to the best female, and the best puppy. And it's valorated 2 things. For in one hand, it's valorated the morphology and the teeth and all the body, and in the other hand, it's valorated also their ability to hunt. I mean, not in this day, but when you go to a hunting day or to catch the escaped cows, you have to not have to, but yeah, you send a message with all the dogs that you are going to go to the day, and then with these days you are with this dog, is like this dog is going to have more and more points. I don't know how to explain good. So you can take your dogs to these hunting sessions or to catch cows, and as more times you take your dog to these hunting or catching sessions, this dog has like more points.
More points. Mm-hmm.
So this day, in this Presa Navarro day, in this competition, they look for the morphology, and then they're hunting or catching labor or duty or task. How many times he or she take part in.
Mm-hmm.
The ideal dog, for example, a female dog, it would be, first of that, you have to feel, or she has to transmit you agility and fears. It's like the two feelings that a dog necessarily has to transmit to you.
Mm-hmm.
Agility and fears.
Mm-hmm.
Then the female ones weight around 30 kilograms. They are between 25, 30 kilograms.
Mm-hmm.
And the male ones are about 40, 50, 40, 45 kilograms.
Mm-hmm.
And then the main characteristics is like the thorax need to be big, but not excessively wide.
Like a boxer.
Deep. It needs to be deep. Yeah, more than wide, it needs to be deep. Then the bell or the stomach need to be picked up. So it's like to be with the deep thorax, and then with the stomach very picked up, the stomach, and with the hands, with the hands and arms, not thin, but not as a bulldog with very strength feet. It's the opposite, like thin feet and long feet to allow them to run a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then they need to have a very strengthness in the neck and in the jaws.
Mm-hmm.
So as I told you, it's like a combination of agility and quickness, and a little bit of strength and these fires to hold the boar or the cow that they catch.
Mm-hmm.
So we can say that the head is like a pit bull head,
Mm-hmm.
and then the body is like a boxer body with deep thorax, and the abdomen, the stomach with a very thin and big stomach, pick up stomach.
Mm-hmm. Right. Is there any other jobs that they're looking to promote for this?
Actually not. Actually, they are working on these two ways, in the hunting or the boar hunting and the cow catching. But it's true that some years ago they have, well, yet they have this dog. It's a super dog, really good hunter, even boars, even catching wild cows, and they try to do this, how to say in English, this kind of
fight work.
Yeah. It was trained to do this, and he was in Madrid for a couple of years, I think, training this kind of activities, but as it's not officially recognized, it's like they cannot, it's not very known in the world. And then as the main people who breed this are hunters and farmers, they are breeding for their job. So maybe the day when some police or someone who do this kind of activity notice about the Presa Navarros, and maybe if he want to try this kind of activity, I think that this breed can get good results. But as I told you, it's not people to work in this kind of activities. It's like a very little breed with very few people, and they are the most one farmers and hunters, so they are not interested in this kind of activities. Not to select the most aggressive or the most destructive one, just the opposite. I think that in this way people notice that they need to select like the best or the more calmer dog to be at home or with the other dogs. And as they hunt in team, I think that in the other way they were selected to get on well with the other dog to hunt. So I think, as you said, I think that it's not any problem to have this kind of dog in a city. The only problem I can see to this is that these dogs need a lot of exercise. Every day they need half an hour to go running, or to do some exercise, to play with the ball, or run, or hunt, but I think that every day they need very very active exercise to develop themselves. I mean, you cannot leave the dog on the flat, and you cannot go to party, then to work, then be with your friends, and the dog lonely in the house. I think that they can get a bit transtorned psychically, so they need to be in contact with other dogs and to run and to have physical exercise.
Right. The people within the breed, is it mainly in the Basque Country, or is it spreading out through Spain now?
No, it's basically in the Basque Country. It's basically in the Basque Country, and then it's a particularly thing that one of the people who breed one genetic line, they are from Cantabria. Is near the Basque Country, but it's not Basque Country. And there are, like, I think that 10 or 15 farmers and hunters who breed. Only they are the ones who breed this genetic line. This one is, as I told you, the most similar to the boxer, with these wide heads and wide thorax. These ones are the only one who breed this genetic line, where are from Cantabria. And then the other ones who breed the most popular genetic line are from the Basque Country, are from the north of Navarra, from above Pamplona, the north of Navarra, and Guipúzcoa is another province which is between Navarra. And yeah, it's basically in the Basque Country. Then there are a few hunters from Valencia, and I don't know if it's in Andalusia, another one, but there are a couple only. So the main one it's in the Basque Country. Yeah. Well, it's a bit curious, but that happens to me.
Yeah.
First, I haven't noticed about the Presa Navarro, and I was like, Villano. Villano is our breed, the Basque Country breed, and I was like a Villano lover. But then when I met the Presa Navarros people, I noticed of their breed, and I start to meet with them and to keep in contact with them, and little by little they get to my heart, and nowadays I think that it's my favorite dog breed,
Absolutely.
because I think that it's lovely that they are in common, doing or this common project, like, and in order to maintain our breed, and they are in one way inventing or creating a new breed, but this genus or the genetic is from the Basque Country. So in the practical issues, they are like homogenesis in the Basque breeds, genetic in one breed. So practically, they are in the favor of maintaining the diversity of the Basque dog breed, in favor of the hunting and the farming and the cattle world.
You could probably hear him snoring.
Hey, yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, it is. I want to create.
How is it called?
His name's Ruckus.
Ruckus. Hey.
He's a mean son of a gun. He doesn't like other dogs. He's got kind of more of that old school mentality. He just can't breathe very well, so he could kick some ass for about 10 seconds and then he'd wear out.
Wow, amazing.
He's very strong and he's very healthy for a bulldog. But
okay,
good luck for your studies and keep in contact.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely we can keep in contact. And let me say to you that you have a very, very important task or duty, recording all of these kind of breeds, testimonies, or people who is involved breeding this kind of dogs, to recording all this and to keeping. I think that it's something that we have to congratulate to you to do this work. Definitely, let me to say that.
No, I very much appreciate it, and it is very important to me, and it's a passion of mine. Dogs have played in such an important role in our lives, not only for work, protection, and companionship.
Yeah, I think that the relation that we have with them, it's like the reflection of our culture.
Yeah.
And our society.
Yep, absolutely. And that's why learning about your breed was really important, because it comes from your part of the country, and so and it has the characteristics that your people need,
Yeah. Exactly, that is.
Yep. Well, it's good talking to you, and
yeah, thank you very much to give this opportunity to explain to the world in which consists this breed and its characteristic, and thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck.
I'm looking forward to you.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.